Testing your broadcast. Well, in case we are live, welcome Stardews and Dreamers to another episode of An Eagle Lands Inn. We are still playing Stardew Valley, and we just made a gigantic milestone in our last episode. Earlier this week, I believe it was Monday, we unlocked the minecart. So, minecart means three things: huge jump in productivity, fast travel, and access to the quarry, which is an area for resources that we haven't yet visited. And I will show you guys what that is. With no further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so we're still in the month of summer. If that sounds grammatically strange to you, it is because that is part of the game's mechanic. We operate in a 4-month time cycle, 28 days to every month. Instead of it being like January, February, March, April, May, we go through spring, summer, fall, winter. So there are 28 days of spring, 28 days of summer, 28 days of fall, 28 days of winter. So we are currently on the 6th of summer. We are going to... Ooh! Our first thunderstorm is going to be tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be great. This is going to be a good stream, I can tell. And really good luck today. Alright, so let's take care of our chores, and then we will go right to the mines. Could not have a better start. Alright, let's take our improved watering can. Ooh, and some of our crops are finally starting to bloom too. Peppers are nice because you don't need to replant them a lot. So long as you have an upgraded watering can, same for hoe. If you just hold down your button, I'm playing on PC, so in this case it'll be the left mouse button. You can extend your watering and hoeing capabilities. The further you upgrade them, the further they go. We are currently on a copper watering can, so we can water up to 3 tiles with the same energy consumption over here as a regular watering can, so upgrading your stuff is definitely worth it. Same mechanic for the hoe as well. If you upgrade it to iron status, I think you can go up to like 4-ish tiles. With a gold watering can, you can either go up to 5 tiles, or you can also, if you hold it down further, you can also water, I think it's a 2x3 pile, or like a, yeah, I think it's like it's a 3x3 sort of square. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, I got an article, and my dad's proud of me. Yay! And then if you get an iridium watering can, you can water up to the same amount as an iridium sprinkler, which I think is 4x3 or so. I don't remember the measurements exactly, but if you guys know in the comments, please let me know. Let's drop off a bunch of the stuff we don't need. And then we'll go right to the mines. Even if we do all of our chores... Oh, you guys are going to see. It's going to be great. I'm so excited to show you. Alright, one of these pot peppers is going to be a bundle item. We can actually pickle the rest, so why don't we hold on to a couple of these for now. We'll probably end up building another chest, too. Let's drop... Oh, we also are not going to need the watering can where we're going. Drop that in there. We're not going to need a fish so far as I know. We also don't know the recipe for that fertilizer. Once we do, a lot of these are going to disappear. So, it is Saturday, so let's go to the beach. And I will show you a faster way to get to the beach. You know how we normally have to run through town, down to the beach? What if I told you you don't have to do that anymore? So like, you go up to the minecart, you choose where you're going, you go to town, boom, Clint's. No time has passed. Yeah, for reference, we just went from there to there in no seconds. So, yeah, we're gonna have fun with fast traveling today. And for every other stream, too. Since we unlocked the spa last stream, which is up here, you get to go to the spa, which will regenerate your health and your energy. I think mostly your energy. I've never gone with under full health, but you you go there with very little energy, and you literally just sit there, and it takes like 30-ish minutes or so, and boom, fully restored. All of your energy just comes right back. So if you need to spend time like, excuse me, like chopping down trees, or like if in the winter you were gonna like spread out your farm and you were gonna, you know, plan things and like get it all situated, which takes a long time, by the way, especially if you're having to like clear trees, like hoe plots of land, getting out bushes and stuff. It takes a lot of energy just physically. So you would need to then also you know, go on with the rest of your day. Let's say you needed mine stuff because you wanted to upgrade all your tools. Oh no, you're out of energy and you're out of forageables because it's winter and everything sucks and nothing grows. Just go to the spa. We can do that literally any kind of day. Alright, so I did misspeak. It looks like having unlocked the minecart doesn't automatically unlock the quarry. But once you unlock the quarry, which is, I believe, one of the other bundle packages to destroy the glittering boulder, I think it's the fishing one, you will be able to access the quarry both through that bridge that gets repaired, and then you can also access it through the minecart. So let's see. Let's go down to the mines and drop a few things off first, just because we don't need clams, clay, any of this. We'll hold on to that. And then the adventure place is not open yet. The Adventurers Guild. Alright, so we got a lot of forageables. Good, good. We have very good luck today, so hopefully we will be able to advance quite a lot. If you guys have paid attention to any of my other streams, you will know that luck will determine how fast you advance in the mines. It also, to a degree, affects what you find down there. So, the essence of the mines, in case any of you guys are new, is that in order to descend, you need to unlock or find the ladder. And the ladder has a chance of spawning out of any enemy you kill and any rock that you destroy. Good luck means that it will take generally fewer rocks to unlock a ladder. Fewer rocks, fewer kills, etc. It's not always guaranteed, as we can see right here. But, or sometimes you'll just find a ladder out and about. So it's encouraged that if you want to get through the mine levels quickly, you would, oh butts, you would go on a good luck day. And then if you wanted to, if it's a bad luck day and you really have to go to the mines, I would say try to only explore the floors you've already been on, just because you're not going to advance very far. It's going to take a lot more energy. See, it's a good luck day, and look how much energy we've already expended finding the first ladder. So, we're prepared for this, though. Always bring your forageables with you. Or your prepared foods. Once you get a kitchen, oh my gosh, the level of prepared foods that you take and the amount of bag space that eventually takes is going to go down. You're going to essentially min-max your... My god. You're going to minimize the amount of space that you take when you start being able to prepare foods, and you start maximizing your bag space. If you only have to take, like, 4 forageables, like if I made a bunch of crispy bass, if I made like 6 of these, they restore a lot of energy. 90 is like almost your, like, it's literally a third of your bar. I can do math, right? Yeah, then I wouldn't have to carry, you know, the spring onions, and the crispy bass, and the seaweed, and the green algae, and the Joja Cola. So, having a kitchen does pay for itself. Just not immediately, and it is also pretty expensive. I think you're getting a kitchen is like, I think it's 10,000 gold. And it's also a lot of wood, and I think it might be a good bit of hardwood too, which we don't yet have because we don't yet have an iron axe. You can find hardwood in the mine. We've done so before by breaking open certain bustables, like these things right here. But you get it most reliably from having an iron pickaxe, or sorry, having an iron axe, and being able to break open the large stumps, the large logs that are around your farm, especially if you have a forest farm like we do. and they respawn every day. So it's a safe, reliable source of hardwood. Most of your big buildings, like your stable, which is a horse, which is your other speed upgrade besides the minecart, cost 100 hardwood. I think all of your house upgrades require hardwood, and I'm pretty sure that most of your barns and barn upgrades require hardwood as well. So it's something you're just gonna need to have a lot of and need ways of collecting in large quantities. If you have the forest farm, I think you can collect up to, I want to say like 12 hardwood a day, which, not counting your luck in the mines, could mean that it only takes you a little less than 2 weeks, in-game weeks obviously, to gather the resources that you need for a barn. So that's not too bad. If you guys play on a not forest farm, like if one of you chose like a mountain farm or a river farm, let me know what that's like. I've never chosen any biome but this, just because my first playthrough, my brother, who was teaching me how to play at the time, advised me to take that option just for ease. There we go. I haven't actually tried any of the other biomes, so I think that would be kind of cool to try. Alright, I'm killing these little coal sprites from frickin' Howl's Moving Castle over here, / Spirited Away, because they drop coal and other goodies. And coal is otherwise a little hard to come by and necessary for a lot of crafting stations. Alright, you can avoid bats, but bat wings are not just valuable because they are bundle items. We finished that bundle, by the way. But they are also useful because the thunderstorm is coming tomorrow, and you can use bat wings to build lightning rods. Your first... Ooh, yeah, that's not going to help. There we go. Your first thunderstorm is going to be a little scary, because thunderstorms, so far as I've seen, don't hurt you, but they're very destructive. A lightning bolt could strike anywhere on your farm. It could strike your house, in which I don't think anything would result, but it can also strike your crops, it can strike your trees, it can strike a workstation, it can strike a barn, and it has the ability to destroy stuff. So if you have stuff that's really precious that you don't want gone, hope that it doesn't get struck by lightning. But after your first lightning storm, I believe, is when you learn the ability to craft lightning rods. Lightning rods will be tremendously useful because spring and fall are the periods in which you see the most thunderstorms, specifically the end of summer. Summer and fall. If I said spring, sorry. I meant summer. Summer and fall is when you'll be seeing the most frequent number of thunderstorms, and so having lightning rods serves a dual purpose, and I think I've said it before in another stream. Not only does it prevent lightning from destroying your stuff, which is, you know, sucks, but it also counts as a craft station. From thunderstorms, you can get charged batteries, which you will need for the best sprinklers. You will need them for other really good workstations. You can give them as gifts. I think there are one or two quests that you will need them for, like NPC-related quests. Like I think in my game, Pam had asked me for one. I don't remember why. I think her remote control was dead or something. Now I'm fairly certain they're randomly generated, but it was really nice to be able to just be like, oh yeah, I've got like 50 of those. Here, Pam, please, take one. It's fine. To just be able to knock that one out. As you're going down to the mines, every 5th level is an elevator, which is a checkpoint, so now we can come back to that level whenever we want. Master Slingshot. Alright, get rid of the sap. Whoops, I didn't crash it. We can't take the chest, unfortunately, it just disappears. So, our inventory's full, so let's go drop it off at home, which we can just go down here. Boop! Bus stop. And then we're home. And it's not even 8 o'clock. How nuts is that? It's pretty great, I gotta say. Alright, Frozen Geode will take the Clint tomorrow. Alright, we're very close to filling out that that basket. It was the bundle. It's 10 hardwood and we're 7 in. We're 7 in, so that's not bad. The Omni Geode will take the Clint as well. Quartz will keep. The Solar Essence will keep. The Amethyst we can either give to Abigail. It's her favorite thing. If you guys want me to romance her, let me know, because we can absolutely make her love us if we give her enough amethysts, and she eats them, and I don't know why, don't ask me. That would be one way to use them. Alright, so let's pull some other forageables. Let's see, we could eat the kale if we wanted, actually. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Check the bats. Or watered the cat. We haven't watered the cat. Ooh, pine tar! Ah, nothing from the bats. Whatever. Alright, we do almost also have enough money for the backpack. And that last backpack upgrade will put our inventory from 2 full slots to 3 full rows of slots, similar to any chest. So getting that upgrade as fast as you can is the best way to go. Alright, we're going to drop that in there because we use pine tar for a kind of fertilizer, and I don't know if we know how to make it yet. I don't think so. No, not yet. We will soon. There are, I think, 6 types of fertilizer. There's basic fertilizer, which just requires sap. Very easy. Improves the quality of your crops, which for the quality bundle, which requires 5-star crops, whether they're, I'll just show you the bundle. You need 5 parsnips, which only grow in the spring, 5 melons, which only grow in the summer, 5 corn, which grow in the summer or the fall, and pumpkins, which only grow in the fall. So, thankfully, of these 4 crops, you only need 5 of 3. So the parsnips is kind of non-negotiable. You either get them or you don't, but you're not screwed. You could just spend, doubly more efforts on these. We just got, like, stupidly far ahead, because, of course, we did. So if you want to grow your melons, which we are growing them right now, they're these big pink ones, you would want to put your fertilizer down. You'll have a much better chance of getting quality crops. And you only have that one season to grow them, at least if you're going for the whole melon thing. We put our eggs in 2 baskets, in that we planted melons and corn, among other things. So whichever one we get to 5 of gold quality first will just be the bundle ones. And then if we got the melons, we'll just either keep growing the corn, which is how I have been doing it, or you just then go for pumpkins. But pumpkin seeds are expensive. They are the fall version of melon, which are the expensive seed of the summer. They're like the summer cauliflower. So cauliflower, melons, and pumpkins are all the most expensive seeds to buy, not counting starfruit. I'm talking about stuff you can buy from Pierre. Unlike, a normal day. So since we have some extra space, let's go back to the mine. Why not? Plug 5 more levels if we can. I don't think at any point in this stream were we ever able to go more than 5 levels. Pushing 5 levels was usually the hardest we could go. Alright, we're in the ice dungeon level. The mines work in a series of biomes the further down you go. There are 120 levels in total. We are more than halfway. Yay us. We, I think, are about 2/3 of the way down. Almost. 80 will be 2/3 of the way down. And we do get a star drop for reaching level 100. So that would be really nice. Oh god, these guys. I forgot about them. Thankfully, they respond well to knockback. We found a bomb! Let's show you the power of a bomb. Plant it and run! They have a very wide radius. We will learn to make them. They take iron ore, coal, and like maybe one other ingredient. Extremely useful for mining. Also very good for combat. Especially against these jerks. Alright, always keep an eye on your health when you're down here. And your energy, because if you run out of health or run out of energy here, you don't die, but you wake up with money missing, with items missing, which is really not good if you just found like a really nice geode or something. And it'll be like much later in the day, you'll have lost a lot of time as well, and I think you take an energy penalty on top of that. So that's why I'm always superly cautious, overly so, some might say, when trying to make sure I have a variety of forageables when I go into the mine. You always want to make sure that you keep an eye on your energy and your health. This is the only area in the game, the mines, skull caverns, etc., in which you have a health bar. Alright, I think we can plug 2 more levels. Maybe, if we're lucky. It is 11:30. Maybe not. Yeah, let's try it. No, let's not. It's 12, but guess what? Instead of running and me going like, no, we're not gonna make it, no. Boom, we're already most of the way home. Yeah, so instead of, oh, we gotta run home, we're not gonna make it, I don't know. We literally just, instead, just boop, boop, done. Fast travel's really nice, you guys. Now, the minecart bundle is not usually the bundle that I finish first when I play this game. Nor is it technically supposed to be the easiest. We were just, like, dummy lucky. Alright, baked fish. Good, 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 good. Alright, what's our luck today? Good luck today. Okay, today might be another mine day. Today is also... That's the lightning. Today is also going to be a good day to fish. Now, if you're confident in your fishing skill, your fishing is going to really take off when you fish in the rain. Rain, and I've said this before in other streams, but in case you guys haven't seen them in a little while, or in case you guys are new, this game's luck both determines what you're able to do during that day and also what happens. When you have bad luck and you decide to go fishing, your fish will be crappier. But when you have low fishing skill, that is absolutely okay. In fact, that's preferable. The way I've been able to get my fishing skill up this high without even being halfway through the first year of the game is just fishing on crappy days. Because as I understand it, your skills increase not just through like the difficulty of fish you're able to catch, which will rise with rain and good luck, but it's with successfully catching something. And you more successfully catch fish when they're crappier, when they're easier to catch. The fish that takes better luck to find are the fish that are going to be more difficult to catch. Your sturgeons, your catfish, your lingcod, your octopus, your squid, your, not legendaries. You need to be level 10 just to even have a hope of even seeing one of those. But we've been going on bad luck days to go fishing, and we have been successful. I mean, look at how many bundles that we have filled. A crab pot bundle, which isn't necessarily to say that that's fishing related. You forage for those, but we've found a catfish, a carp, a catfish in our first year. An eel, a freaking eel, a fargan sturgeon, We have found a tuna before, but it was... and a tilapia. We could technically fill this bundle. One problem. They're amazing. You can put an iridium ranked fish in a bundle, but that would be pretty stupid. Because iridium is the highest ranked item in the game, and you can do so much more with an iridium based item than you can with like a 0 ranked item, or even just a silver item. As a personal rule, I try not to bundle anything above a silver status. I like to bundle my non-things and my silver status things, because once you get to gold and iridium, you're going to want to sell them. In this case, we're going to be saving them for the Grunge Festival, which will earn us a star drop, which is a permanent increase in energy. And so long as you're here in early game and you haven't earned your any star drops yet, your time and your energy are finite and extremely valuable, and you do not want to waste them. Right. One thing I do love about rainy days is that we don't have to do jack. As in, we don't have to water our crops. At all. Because it's raining. That's what rain does. Alright, so let's plant some wheat. And it's already fertilized, so you don't have to replant the fertilizer, which is nice. That's our star drop. Sorry. Star fruit. Thank you. There we go. I knew it was going to hit eventually. So, for the pantry, there is a summer crops bundle, which does not include radishes. It includes tomatoes, hot peppers, blueberries, and melons. Melons take the longest to grow, so we're not going to see those for a while. Our hops plants are coming along nicely. I do believe we did plant at least 1 or 2 blueberry trees, so we'll be seeing those in a bit. Hot pepper we have. And then the radishes we can either store or sell. I'd say because we're trying to... Oh, actually. There we go. Because we're trying to make enough money for the backpack, let's split our time between the mines and fishing. First things first, though, let's drop this in its bundle, and we'll drop these off with Clint. Depending on our fishing day, if we make any extra money, we can put that towards upgrading our axe. Let's check. Yeah, Clint's isn't open yet, but we still haven't gone to the ocean. So let's do that first, see if there's any, if there are any forageables or anything good. Sweet peas are always good sells, just because they do nothing for you. There's nothing that they give you. There's no energy. They don't replenish health. They're just good to sell. It's just free money that you pick up off the ground. Always take the worm bundles. Oops. No! There we go. I always like to have the bait in my hand when I'm looting my crab pots, because then I don't accidentally take the crab pots into my inventory. So annoying. You just have the bait in your action bar when you're taking the crab pots, and then at absolute worst, if you screw up and overclick, it just puts the bait in the crab pot. Oh no. Wah. The other thing that happens on Sunday is Traveling Merchant. So let's go visit Clint before we forget, because I'm trying to be better about that. As you guys have seen from literally any single one of my streams, let alone, you know, more of them, I can be quite forgetful, and because this game is very rigid in terms of its time frame, it's always good to have a plan with what you're going to do that day. If you ever derp, and we derp hard and often on this channel, you can always restart your game. You can always reset, and it'll reset the entire day. So long as you don't get to the end of the night where it tallies all the money you've made and what you've done, and you hit OK, so long as you don't do that, You can always just exit to title and restart the whole day. I mean, exit to desktop if you're feeling super extra and just like want to actually rage quit. But that's not how we do this here. We're not going to rage quit unless something particularly heinous happens, which I'm not going to say because it's going to jinx it and it's going to happen, so I don't want to do that. So let's see what Gunther wants. He's going to want one of these. Hi, Penny. Here, why don't we give you something? Alright, thanks for nothing. Let's sell these to Clint then, and then go right to the traveling merchant. Frozen Tears we keep if we want to woo Sebastian. Sebastian's favorite things are sashimi and frozen tears. He is my husband in my other game. But if you guys want me to romance any other characters, please let me know in the comments. If you guys have an in-game husband or wife, which person did you choose? What are their favorite things? Because I don't know all the favorites of everybody yet. I've tried not to look it up, just because I do like to learn some things about the game organically. Just Sebastian like has cool anime hair and a motorcycle, and oops, I'm in love with him. So that's kind of how that happened. But if you guys dated anyone else, such as Sam or Abigail, who loves Amethyst, we went over that. Haley maybe, Harvey, Elliot, Leia, Shane, Maru, Emily, Penny, or Alex. Please let me know what they like, how they're doing, what kind of benefits it's giving you. Oh look, a gold bar. We don't need that anymore. Trouble! Oh my god. Oh my god. No! It's gonna put such a huge damper in our plans! But it's so rare! I have literally been playing Stardew Valley on my other account, and I know you guys have heard this at least once a stream, if not every other stream. I don't know why I'm just not expecting to be devastated every time I go to the traveling merchant. In my other file, my main file, I have been playing that game for 3 in-game years. I've been playing it since Real People March. And I have seen 1 truffle. Ever. At the end of my 2nd year. And of course, now we're seeing a truffle right now. We have to do it. We have to do it. There's no choice. We have to do it. But I think we're okay with not buying anything else. I think we're okay. Well, that puts us hugely back, but if we are lucky in the mines, we will helpfully make that back. And the other thing that we can do is also make it back if we have a very good fishing day. So alrighty. So we're going to drop some things off. Oh, yeah, that doesn't go in there. This does, though. Drop that off. Drop that off. Actually, let's keep the clams in the crafting station just because they're used for fertilizer. And I mean, you could use any of these fish for... let's sell some of them. I mean, they're not going to amount to much, but at least we can partially recover from the huge blow that the truffle put us into. It's my own fault. But 'tis necessary. 'Tis entirely necessary. Alright, so let's go to the mines the long way, just because we need to swing by the community center. And it's going to be longer to get to the mines and backtrack and then run back than it is to just run to the community center from home. I swear to God, you guys, we will eventually get the backpack. We just need to do it during the week so that we're not, like, completely 1-2 punched by the traveling merchant and her, like, amazing wares. So, let's see. Which bundle required the truffle? I'm mostly certain it was the chef's bundle from the bulletin board. Yep, okay. There we go. The poppy we should grow, and I believe poppies only grow in the summer, so we will grow that eventually. But it's early on in the spring, we can prioritize other bundles. And then the second bundle we're here for is to drop off the pepper in the pantry. Yeah, that's the other one. They wiggle when you have something to put in them. They, like, wiggle happily. So you can always check any of your bundles from anywhere you are, but you can only fulfill them if you're in the community center. Alright, so let's go 5 more levels in the mine, and then if we start running low on energy, we'll go fishing. How about that? I feel like this whole, like, final backpack upgrade is a lot like the will they won't they kind of dynamic in an anime, where it's just like, oh my god, they're gonna kiss, and then like 60 episodes later they haven't admitted that they like each other and they're still doubting themselves every time they steal a sideways glance, and it's just like, oh my actual god, come on. I don't mean it to happen that way, but traveling merchant, man, she's got my number, and she knows how to tempt me. She knows what we need, and she knows that we need it. The other reason why I'm also going out so much, not just because our luck is really good, but also I find that it's on thunderstormy days, I find it's better to stay away from your base. Maybe it's just personal, it's probably not real, but I don't want to be around when the lightning strikes because I don't want to see it blow something up. Now, come tomorrow morning when we wake up and, you know, check things out, things will probably be destroyed. We'll, you know, find a tree's been knocked down, or maybe it, you know, struck one of our tappers, or it destroyed a crab pot or something. I hope not, but you never know. Alright, so we have good luck today, so this is... There we go. I was going to say, not going to take us that long. Alright, let's go 5 levels and then spend the rest of the day fishing. Always use your sword on the glass and crystal panels when you can, just because every swing of your axe takes energy, and those things will break with your sword, which takes no energy. I would say the next upgrade after our axe is definitely going to be the pickaxe. It will take less energy to break a lot of these things, and it'll also be strong enough to break through... oh, derp. Your pickaxe is also going to be heavier duty, and you can start breaking through bigger kinds of boulders, which will be, believe me, enormously helpful, especially when you start getting meteorites on your farm, which is not common, but considering the luck that we're having on the stream and the luck that I've just been having in general, I'm just going to take it as a guarantee, and it's essentially free iridium, which is great because iridium, as you guys have seen, based items sell really well, but iridium-based tools perform really well. And we like those. You guys probably don't even know how much you're gonna come to like them, but by the way this stream is going, we'll have our first iridium thing at the end of year 1. Or before. I don't like you throwing bits of yourself at me. You can just go ahead and stop. Right. They don't even drop anything. Stupid. What I'd give for a bomb right now. Can we make them? No, not yet. We don't have enough for a cherry bomb. Alright, 2 more levels, and then we're gonna go fishing. Everybody's favorite thing to watch on this stream. Alright, 1 more level. Yeah, I'm not great at combat in this game. I don't know why, because I, like, absolutely rocket Terraria, which Eric Baroni has had a hand in creating. He's the creator of Stardew Valley. I've been singing his praises for the last several streams just because he's also, like, an amazing person. He's kind of like the Keanu Reeves of game developers. Like, seriously, the YouTuber who threw me onto Eric Baroni's, I'm not going to say scent, that's going to sound really freaking weird, who turned me on to Eric Baroni's vast accomplishments in just, like, human kindness and such, is his YouTube channel is The Leadership Board. And the video that I'm referring to specifically is, I think it was like 101 or 102 things I learned about Stardew Valley, or things you didn't know about Stardew Valley. Go check the video out. It's just him waxing poetic about Eric Baroni and how absolutely wholesome and wonderful that man is. Not just for creating the game, but also just for who he is as a person. It is 100% worth your time. I absolutely adore Eric Baroni for it, and I also love this game more because of how great its creator is. So please go check it out if you haven't already. That's all I have to say about that. So we're gonna fish for the rest of the day. Actually, you know what? It's the nighttime, and it's during a thunderstorm. So today would actually be a great day to catch a walleye. Assuming they're in season. So we're going to finish this cast, and then we're going to go back home, and we're going to go to the lake down there. Which would take a really long walk, but not for us anymore. Oops! No. There we go. Because this also gives us a chance to drop some stuff off in the bin. Or in here, as it were. Let's drop the amethyst off. We haven't seen Abigail in a little while. I'll try to remember to bait my crab pots before bed, but depending, we will see if that happens. Alright, now, unless you guys have some other opinions as to where you guys have successfully been catching walleyes, my best area of success is right here in this lake. So I like to try to cast in this nice deep water over here. And I'm mostly sure that this is also the location of finding a legendary fish. It swims in here, but you won't even have a hope of seeing it unless you have an iridium rod, which is the easiest thing to upgrade because you don't have to give anything to Clint. You just buy it from Willy. Ooh, this one's thrashy. We might have a walleye. Nope, pike. Soggy newspaper, that's okay. Soggy newspaper is the best kind of trash, besides Taco Bell, because it has a chance of turning into cloth. Now, we might not catch a walleye tonight. Bummer. Walleyes are hard to catch and they're rare, so despite our stupid luck in the stream, it will probably take you a little while just to even see one. So don't feel too bad that you may not find one immediately. It's hard to catch fish, first of all. You're going to need to have really good luck just to even have hope of finding it. It only spawns at night during the rain, so just in terms of circumstances, you're not going to get as many chances to catch this fish as you would a lot of other fish. Am I going to remember to bait the tackle box? Yeah, I think I will. Real quick. If we take an energy penalty, so be it. We'll just spend a little time at the spa. I'm going to be a little less stringent on energy now that we have the minecart. Oh, warrior ring. And the spa. Just because now you have a little wiggle room. Alright, doing pretty okay. What's the weather like tomorrow? Alright, the spirits are neutral today. And it's going to be clear and sunny all day. Ooh! Our melons are almost ready. Good, 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 good. Alright. Alright, let's not forget this time. We're going to water the cat. There we go. Ooh! Oak resin! That's a bundle item. And we also need it to make kegs. There we go. Much easier to see. Yeah, I'd say the melons are going to be ready in the next, like, 2-ish days. Quality or not, they are a bundle item, so that will be nice to fill. And our tomato plants are coming along just nice, too. Nicely. I really enjoy this game because I, as like a real people person, kill everything I try to grow. I have killed cactuses before. It is just... It's just a thing I've learned about myself. I don't have a green thumb. I have a furry thumb. I can help nurture and grow any animal that comes across my path. I have no problem raising animals of pretty much any kind. I'm kind of a dog and cat whisperer. I have rarely met an animal that doesn't like me, that I don't like, because I just immediately love it. But plants and I just don't talk. We're not on the same wavelength. Alright, so our chores are done. So let's go. We'll sell that. It's almost time to go see Clint, because we have a couple of these to deal with. Let's drop our trash in the recycling bin. We might get lucky today and get some cloth, which would be a second bundle item. So before we go to Clint's, we're going to go the long way just because we're going to drop off some bundle items. You know, free up the inventory. Well, by bundle items, I mean literally just the oak resin. It's that and maple syrup that we need to complete that bundle. Alright, I'm pretty sure it was the pantry. It was... Is it the pantry? No. Maybe it wasn't the pantry. What requires oak resin? No. Stop wiggling. I don't have anything for you. Oh, did we finish the bundle, maybe, that required the oak resin? Maybe. Yeah, that is possible. No! Wrong. We didn't. It is the bulletin board. I don't know why it wasn't shaking. Alright, so we need kegs in order to make wine. Kegs require oak resin. So now that we've dropped off our first oak resin in the bundle, every other oak resin that we get, and since tappers generate infinitely, will be forever from now, we'll be able to use every other oak resin for kegs, which we will need because they produce wine. And once you start producing wine, you're going to start making real good money consistently. Earth crystal for my latest project. I think we have one of those. Let's check back in before we go start doing stuff. I'm pretty sure we have an earth crystal to spare. I think at like noon or so, Alex comes down and sells ice cream, and Haley comes to flirt with him. They're kind of together. Not like officially or anything, but it's kind of implied. What is that? Hematite? It's kind of implied that they're together. I don't even think I have hematite in my game. Looks like a lava slime from Dragon Soul from World of Warcraft. Ooh, okay. Reward. Good. That usually means furniture or money. Furniture! Okay, so that means I have seen hematite before, because I do have that that statue. And the statue's fun, because it sings when you click on it. Makes a little pinging noise. Same kind of pinging noise as you hear from the elevator, so if that noise doesn't annoy you to the ends of the earth, then you would probably enjoy pinging your statue and making the little noise. There we go. Alrighty. Haley and Elliot and Alex. Alright, we're gonna go back to Clint's, catch the minecart home, drop some stuff off, get an earth crystal, drop off to the mines, see if we can drop that off to Maru's place, and then we'll go fishing. Because we want money, we want the backpack. The luck is neutral, which is not going to be super great for going to the mines. So, sorry not sorry, that's what we're doing today. Alright, and you know what? We're not using a lot of refined quartz, so we can afford to sell some of it sometimes. I mean, we got a fair bit of it. And some people do specifically, like, sell it a lot. Like, they don't keep a lot of their stuff until they suddenly need it, and then they'll sell a bunch of their stuff. Like, we don't need this many bat wings. So that's a good start. So some people will just sell a lot of their materials. I don't. I'm a hoarder. I usually keep everything until I eventually realize that all of my chests are just all bursting and, oh god, what have I done? That would be the point at which I would start to pare things down a little bit. See? Okay, so it's like a couple notes higher, whole steps higher than the elevator ping, but whatever. See how much money the refined quartz lends us. It'll probably be a good bit. Alright, so let's go to the mines, but we're not actually going to go to the mines. This just is really good fishing spot. And I think the Adventurers Guild people... There we go. They won't take the slingshot. I've already tried it. I don't know why, but they don't want it. But they're only open at 2. So let's just fish for an hour, and then we'll go in, we'll sell the trident, and then be a little bit more money, and we'll just keep going from here. Alright, this fish is not thrashy. It's probably going to be just something cheap like a carp or something. Yep, carp. Gold level carp, though. I do really like the fishing game, not just because I'm good at it, but also because you can learn the fish's thrash patterns, and even when you learn them, you still don't quite know what you're going to get. Only in that the ranked fish, regardless of what rank, will fight you pretty much the same. Like, even a crappy sturgeon is going to fight you the same as an iridium-based sturgeon. So, you still don't really know what to expect, even if you're like, okay, I think this is a pike. Or like, okay, this could be, you know, an eel. You still don't quite know what you're going to get. Which for, you know, if you're fighting a fish for a really long time, you're like, okay, I'm sure this is a pufferfish, then it's just like, you know, a shit pufferfish. Then it's like, well, damn it. But you could also just be doing literally nothing like we did for that carp, and it's gold star, and we did nothing. So that's pretty rewarding. It does go both ways. Alright, we'll finish this cast and we'll go into the Adventurers Guild. Alright, they won't buy anything else from us. They don't get to buy, like, other things. So, yeah, see, they won't take the slingshot. Did give us a good bit of money, though. And it saved us an inventory slot. So, win-win. Alright, so we're almost back to where we were a couple of days ago. Sans the whole, buying a truffle for 3,000 gold from the traveling merchant incident kind of thing happened. So, we've almost retraced our steps. Hopefully we're also going to push past that. We do have another, I'd say, 45 minutes left in the stream. So I think if we have some decent luck with fishing, and we spend a good amount of energy on it, I'm fairly confident. Oh, okay. I think we'll be able to maybe get the backpack. Frickin' iridium bullhead. I think we do also already have an iridium bullhead. So we really only need 1 for the Grange Festival. So if you catch more than 1 iridium-based fish, like if these were to start stacking, sell all of the rest of them after you're 1. So if you have 3, sell 2. If you get 7, sell 6. The better you get at fishing, the bigger your bar is going to be too. Yep, see, now we have 2. The quantity number I wish was on the other side. I wish the little quantity number... Oh, this one's jumpy. This is probably a sturgeon. I wish it was on the left side, just because it can make it... If you have multiple stacks in a row, it can sometimes make it just visually difficult to determine if you have 2 of one thing, 3 of another, like 6 of the third one. Alright, because this fish is thrashy, I like to keep it right on the outside of the bar, because then if it dips, it has to dip through my catchability bar. It's a gold sturgeon. I don't mean to be so, like, quick, fast-paced, like changing the subject. It's just, when you're talking while you're fishing, you can't always guarantee that the fish is going to be, like, easy and stupid, so I can finish my sentence. Ooh! Dang it, it's good! We need a crappy largemouth bass. I'm not certain about this, so verify this, guys, in the comments, or like actually hit me up on Facebook if you have found this to be true. I have found that I usually get sturgeon more gold and iridium fish if I'm able to make as few mistakes or 0 mistakes as possible. So if I were to catch a fish and it just says perfect, as in like the bar never wavered from the fish at all, then I find I'm more likely to get better ranked fish than if a fish fights a lot and I just catch it by the skin of my teeth. The gold sturgeon that we just got aside. So there are probably other factors as to how you know when a thing you catch is ranked or not. But I just want a bad largemouth bass. My next point was going to be, if that were true, then I could manually affect the ranking of a largemouth bass that I think I was catching and make it crappy so I could put it, or make it crappy so I could put it in the bundle. I try not to put gold and iridium tier anything in bundles if I can help it. Oh, I completely misspoke before, way before, early stream. The bundle that you need to get to the quarry is not the fish tank. I believe it's actually the craft room. That makes a difference because the craft room is the easiest bundle to package to finish. Those bundles are literally just find things that are free on the ground in each of these seasons, and then like a couple of other things. It's meant to be like the tutorial bundle of like, these are easy things to fill the bundle with. They don't require a lot of energy, they don't require a lot of money, they don't require a lot of special planning, like for the mines and the animal bundle stuff and the bulletin board stuff, and the vault stuff requires like actual money. It's literally just money. So it's supposed to be like the first big milestone you're expected to get. We just are overachievers, A+ perfectionist Ravenclaws who just overshot it because, haha. Ooh. And went for the mining one and got fast travel. We will be able to get the bridge, I'm fairly confident, by our first winter. Probably even the first couple of days of our first winter, because there are some winter forageables that will not... You can find some winter stuff in the mines on the frost biome levels, and we have, but there are 2 winter forageables that you legit will have to wait for winter for. So that bundle will not be possible to be complete. You cannot complete that bundle until winter. So... Ooh, magma geodes. We will definitely take those to Clint tomorrow. It's too late. He closes at 4. We got 3 iridium bullheads. Good. Bullheads and woodskips look very similar. They're both brown fish with whiskers. Yeah, once you upgrade to even a fiberglass pole, which is the better one from here, you'll also be able to use bait, which will increase the rate at which fish bite, so you don't have to wait as long between casts to catch something. You'll also be able to increase your bar, so it'll be physically easier to catch fish. You have a better rod, you catch better fish. True in real life, true in Stardew. You'll also be able to add tackle. I think the fiberglass pole supports tackle. Fairly certain. If not, it'll be the iridium pole, which is only 7,500 gold. We can actually almost afford it right now. Not that we will. We're saving for the backpack. We intend to get the backpack. And now that it is not the weekend, we won't be blindsided 2 days in a row in the same stream with the frickin' traveling merchant. So we actually stand a chance. I think we have a pretty good haul tonight, too, for fish. We might just do it. Especially with, I mean, hell, 4 iridium bullheads. That might push us into it. This one's a little thrashy. What could it be? This fishy fish that I did see. Tell me in the comments if you got that reference. That's an old one. Also, I am reading your comments, by the way, but I'm doing so after the stream concludes, just because I'm super new at streaming and ultra noob at it, and I don't have a double monitor set up like a lot of streamers that I watch, so I can't physically read the comments on my YouTube and stream at the same time. Because this game is so time rigid and it has such an elapsed and accelerated time scale, that if I were to try to play Stardew through my streaming, like, screen, I would be several seconds late, which could put me at a huge gameplay disadvantage, just so I could read the comments. Also, if I don't keep this full screened, it's very easy for me to just, like, by accident click out of it, and the game's time still runs, so I try to read your comments afterward, and I'll try to, like, at you guys or something and to let you know if you have, like, an actual question. I know some people in one of my previous streams was just like, what system are you playing on? Is this the Switch? And I'm like, well, this is PC. I try to let you guys know as I'm going. Trying to remind my followers what we're doing as we're going, trying to reintroduce skills. That's why I talk about, like, how to fish so damn much, just because I'm never sure who's popping in, who's popping out, who's actually watching from the beginning, etc. So, let's toss all these boys in here. We already put our sturgeon in our bin, so I think that's fine. Oh, we did not have an iridium bullhead. Good, so we're going to keep that in there. We're going to save that. Gonna drink these. Oh, I guess we could have just kept them for tomorrow. Oh well. So whatever. Good Joja Colas aren't worth much. Ah, good crafting recipes. That's for tackle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! What are we gonna do today? Gonna buy the backpack. What are we gonna do today? Gonna buy the backpack. Gonna buy the backpack. Alright, it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Our luck is good, so I think today's gonna be a mining day, which is excellent for us, because we are going to upgrade our backpack! Don't actually need that many seeds. Alright, in the next couple of days, our melons will be ready. Our hops should also be ready soon, too. And they are the plant that keeps on producing. They're going to produce... They take a really long time to gestate, but once they start producing, they don't stop. It'll be like every day or every other day until the end of their season. Alright, so that's done. Let's take some bait with us. Alright, we're gonna drop this off. I think that's good to start off with. And then we're gonna... knock that in there. Knock that in there. I'd say we... Oh, we can actually totally fill out that other bundle package. Let's see. Yeah, no, we already filled out the pepper. See, it's the crafts room. No, sorry. Yeah, we just need another one of these and 10 hardwood. So, let's bring this with us. Let's bring these with us to Pierre. We can sell them right to him. Alright. I like to use fast travel, but... I love it, actually. But... Oh my god. The fastest way to Pierre's is still walking in a straight line. Oh, we almost forgot about Maru. We gotta go back and get the Earth Crystal. I think that quest is still active. Yeah. Da 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 da. That was almost all of our money, but now we have a whole extra inventory row. Yay. Alrighty. Hooray. Alright, it is still the 9th, so I think we could benefit from... No, let's hold on. We can upgrade our tools first. Let's use the... There's Maru. Nuts. Here, why don't we go grab the Earth Crystal now before we forget, and before she, you know, goes back into her room and we can't reach her ever. Wish I had the horse right now, but it's okay, we'll make do. Oh, we can take that out too. Yes, we do have exactly 1 Earth Crystal. That's fine. We're not using it. Alright, so I think she went into Pierre's. That or she's just hanging around town. I think she works at the hospital, actually. She does! But because she is at work, we cannot talk to her. If you have the extra money, these are both worth it. And Energy Tonic, look at that, 500 energy. Really, really nice to have if you're going into Skull Caverns, but if you have no idea what Skull Cavern is and you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably don't need these, especially because they're very expensive. Yeah, I don't think we can give her gifts at work. No, we can't. We gotta wait till she's off work. And I think the hospital's open until like 6 or so. I'm gonna keep this up here just so I can try to remember. Hold on. Here we go. I made some strawberries with cream, and my brother was thanking me for preparing him some. I didn't do jack. My mom actually picked the strawberries. I just whipped some of the heavy cream I had left over for making creme brulee. I did all of jack nothing. Ooh, some nice stuff in here. Tiger's Eye and Bixite. Ooh, Gunther's gonna be happy with us. Ooh, there's another reward. He does give us things besides furniture, I swear. Okay, I'm trying to read the How deep do the mines go? This question's been pondered. You can read these on your own time. There are 3 distinct areas in the mine, each with unique monsters. Ground lakes and strange creatures. Yeah. These will not only teach you stuff about the game, but expand the lore if you wanted to take the extra time to read these. They also occasionally give you hints about other plots that happen, and certain sellable items. You can always revisit them. You don't have to, read them right when they're there, but it's one of the things that's important about making sure you get those worm plots. Speaking of which, we have not checked the ocean. Nope. Alright, well, this is not all garbage. Alright, now I believe our luck was going to be neutral today. So, what we can absolutely do is, now that we have the bag upgrade... No, it was good luck today. It was neutral luck yesterday. That's why we were fishing so much. So, we're going to drop this in the bundle. We're also going to go into the mines, see if we can go 5 more levels. If we remember, we'll try to visit Maru. Yeah, that's right. It's the craft room. Now we just need 3 more hardwood because we have 7 back at home. Which, if we upgrade our axe, we'll be able to get, but we don't have the money for that right now, so it's fine. Once our melons grow in the next couple of days, we will get a lot more money. They sell very well. The thing we could be doing before we go to the mine is tapping more trees. If you tap more trees, you have not only more of a chance, but also you get greater quantities of the oak resin, the pine tar, and the maple syrup. And since oak resin is incredibly useful for kegs, which are also useful because you can get wine out of them, and that's a really good moneymaker. Let's push forward, and oh yeah, we have no wood. That's right. We need 40 wood per tapper and 2. So with 120 wood, we can make 3 of these. Drop that off. Drop that off. Try to remember. Let's put this giant bear over here. It's just a bear thing. It's kind of... Did I not plant anything there? Ooh, okay. Almost wasted space. Don't want that. Boop! In the mines. Drop all the way down. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, that's lucky. We do have a good luck day going on here. If you're trying to harvest stone, these giant boulders are a really great source of it. But they do take a lot of energy to break, especially if you haven't upgraded your pickaxe at all. So, personally, I don't think they're worth it, at least not this early on. Can't tell if it's... Nope, it's an enemy. It's like, is it decoration? Fudge. I was hoping he'd spawn a way down. Sometimes if you kill all the enemies on the floor, that's what it takes to spawn a ladder, but not today. Alright, Maru will be getting off work soon. You do need earth crystals for crafting, I just don't remember what it is. Oh, alright, our energy's pretty low. Oh, we bugged up. We did not bring a lot of forageables with us. This was a bit foolhardy. Should have brought some salmon berries at least. We need to go 3 more levels too before we get a checkpoint. Guys, this may have been a mistake. Oh my god. Yeah, if you start working too hard, after you hit the exhausted point, you not only take a movement penalty, but everything else, like, basically gets worse. Ooh, that was worth it. There we go. Let's just pick up all the free stuff, and if there isn't a ladder down that's just out and around, we're just gonna have to quit for the night, just because we don't have any more of this. I mean, we could go to the spa. She's not going to leave us a lot of time, and we're going to still have to redo all these levels. Yeah. Well, we'll just go talk to Maru. Get some money, at least. Bring some of this stuff back that we had left behind. I bet you Mara probably went home. I think she's home by now. She lives with her parents, Robin and Demetrius. And her... I don't know how she's actually related to Sebastian. I think they're like cousins? Wrong button. Oh no! We missed it. But, well... maybe she's at the saloon? She's kind of a homebody. I think we just missed it. Oh well. Well, in that case, let's just go right to the spa. Then at least maybe we can get a little bit of luck. A little bit of time to like fish or something, I don't know. No running, of course, so you physically can't run. Because it's not safe. Yep, so you just sit and... Okay, so your health bar doesn't replenish, but your energy bar does. So that's pretty nice. We could go back to the mines if I wanted to, but it's already like 10, so that's not going to be very useful to us. What we could do is we can go back to base and cut some trees down, just because we're going to need wood for tappers and a lot of other stuff. So let's go home and do that. That way the rest of the night isn't going to be a total waste. Alright, I'd say it's worth our time just to run back. It's going to take just as much time to get back to our base as it would to like loop back to the mine, take the bus to the bus stop, and then run through the bus terminal just to get to our base from the other side. Plus there are trees up here that you can just cut down. That would be really good to tap. Ooh! Oh. I see. Let's get rid of the mussel. These bats don't kill you. These bats are nice. Alright, so let's drop a lot of this stuff off. Just because we don't have any room for anything else. Could bring those, sell those. Nope! Keep those. Frickin' pomegranate! That's a bundle item. Okay, so we're gonna go drop that pomegranate off tomorrow. Mara won't need this by tomorrow, I don't think either. These are all good forageables to take with us, especially now that we have a fairly steady supply of them. Take the grapes. Keep a couple more salmon berries. Plums are fine. They would also make good wine too. Drop off the fish, keep those, and then I keep meaning to throw the solar essences in there. Let's chop down at least one tree. Oh, let's also drop stuff in the thing. I'm very articulate tonight. Preserve jars. Let's put stuff in the preserve jars. Keep making the money. Always have those things going. You can pickle vegetables if you put vegetables in there, and you can make jam or fruit if you put any kind of fruit in there. Not bad, but could be better. Alright, so it is 5 o'clock. I think we can just push one more day out. See how much nicer having all that extra space affords us? Alright, before we go, let's check the luck and the weather. Weather for tomorrow is going to be clear and sunny. The luau! Oh, that's right, I forgot about the luau. Spirits are bad today. Good day for fishing and for clearing out wood from our plot. Alright. Tomorrow we'll be gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Okay, so that'll be the next stream. But the thing about the luau is that the ingredient that you put in can make the potluck really good or incredibly terrible. You don't want it to be incredibly terrible. Because then, like, the governor gets food poisoning and, like, everyone is upset and it's, like, not good. It's not like killing the health inspector from SpongeBob level is bad, but it's really not great. So, what the internet has told me is the best thing to bring is either, like, a really good pepper, and ranking does count in your favor, or a cauliflower are two of the better things that I've seen for the soup. Some of the worst things that you can add would be a void egg or void mayonnaise. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. Or just any ingredient that looks really unappetizing. You know, snails. Sorry, French people and people who like snails, but if you put a live snail in a soup, I'm not going to eat it. Excuse me. Or if you were to put like a really bitter flour in there, some people probably wouldn't like it. But generally, if the potluck is good and the mayor seems really nice, then Lewis especially will like you better. And even though Lewis isn't romanceable, he is the mayor, and he has caught us going through his garbage kind of a lot. So that would be really nice to make sure that he likes us, because maybe he'll let that slide. I'm sorry, but everybody's garbage has sometimes got good stuff in it. Not my fault. Alright, so let's drop the clams in here. Let's just consolidate a little bit. We are going to leave that diamond in here for the time being for the Grange Festival. And that's right, we were coming over here for the watering can, so we can do our chores. Ooh, speaking of. There we go. Alright, I keep forgetting. Let's water the cat. There we go. Cat is happy. Always want to make sure your cat is happy. Especially in real life, because unlike in Stardew Valley, if your cat's unhappy, they'll poop in your shoe. Or they'll, like, spite poop on your carpet. We had a cat that did that. Milo. He was our baby, our sweet kitty. Even though he was also a little shit. Isn't that always the way, though? Like, if we went somewhere and he knew we were gone for a while, he'd get really pissed off, and so he was completely and absolutely capable of using the litter box. But we knew that when we would come home, there would be a big old turd right in the middle of the carpet. Specifically the carpet. Most of our house is hardwood, but he would know that the biggest impact would be felt if his leavings were specifically on the carpet. And he was never wrong. We definitely always had the strongest reaction to him when he did that. But such is having a cat. Sammy hasn't done that. Sammy is my dog. Sammy has not done that. He has destroyed lots of other things, mostly with his teeth. Also, he has killed a chipmunk before, which I was super not happy about. Because he is a dog, and his instincts told him to, and this chipmunk had been egging him on. Like, actually, like, it had been, like, walking right up to the window and, like, being a little jerk and making him bark, and so I didn't realize the chipmunk was out there, and Sammy's barking, and I just figure, oh, it's just some dumb deer. He just wants to go bark at the deer, whatever, and so I open the door, and then something's in his mouth, and it's squeaking, and I felt terrible. But, you know, dogs are dogs. They're gonna do dog things, and honestly, if Milo wasn't a complete scaredy cat, literally a scaredy cat, he probably could have killed something himself. Dogs aren't the only ones that, you know, kill small animals. I'm gonna keep my future cat an indoor cat because not only are cats really good at killing things, but cats are too good at killing things, because if you want your local ecosystem to thrive with, like, you know, all the different bird, insect, and small rodent species, you don't want to let your cat out. They will kill things in excess because it's fun. So my cat will be an indoor cat, and Milo is an indoor cat. I think that's part of the reason why he never killed anything. And Sammy is, as you would expect from a dog, an outside dog. So he got the taste for blood. I don't know. Not on purpose. Your Stardew animals won't do that, by the way. Eric Baroni didn't even have the stomach to make you be able to butcher your farm animals in this game. So, including spite pooping and hunting is not a game mechanic I expect to see in the near future. Having never kept any other animal besides dogs and cats, do you guys own any animals that either have a taste for blood or like have a different animal experience? I don't actually know that many people who own like lizards or snakes or birds. Like, I know a couple of people here and there, but tell me what your animal owning experience has been like. I mean, I'm sure it's probably kind of unavoidable if you have like a lizard, because then they gotta eat like crickets, and you know, snakes gotta eat mice and stuff. Also, I completely intend to answer your questions, even if it's not here on the stream or give you guys shoutouts. I do intend to answer the questions. Just expect some follow-up in the comments as we go. Once the streams have actually been posted to YouTube, I can actually go through the comments and like mention people by username and stuff. Alright, now I believe there's an extra bundle that requires a pomegranate. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the Enchanter bundle. Yes. Alright, now every other pomegranate we can keep. Alright, now if our luck is bad today, we're going to be spending a good bit of it chopping wood. Which is also why I have so many forageables with me. Whether or not we were going to go to the mine, even with our upgraded axe, cutting down trees takes a lot of energy. In real life too, as you would expect. So having a lot of forageables is going to help us get it done quickly, because that way then we don't have to keep running to like the spa. Once we build a silo, we'll be able to actually store all this hay and stuff that we're getting from here. Alright, let's make this look some semblance of organized. Yeah, I think if we tapped these two trees, that would not only look nice, but we'd be able to see them. Butts, I did not mean to hoe that. Oh well. Alright, so we have a whole grove of trees over here. This will do nicely. That's so odd. In my file, you can't just sort of walk over to the end like this. Everything's overgrown. I wonder if that's like part of the customizable, like randomizing feature that this game uses when it generates the world, or I just haven't gotten to a point in which it overgrows, maybe? Alright, this dilapidated building, in case you guys haven't heard me say it in a different stream, will eventually become the greenhouse, one of the most important buildings you will ever build in this game. Also one of the most difficult to earn. You get the greenhouse usually later game. There are ways to like spam your way through in your first year, but I wasn't successful because it is the hardest bundle set to fill. You not only need to find any combo of these items, which with the fruit bat seems to be going pretty well, but also if you get lucky with soggy newspaper, you get one of these. But you also have to do this one, which for some people, if you're not on it like we are, can take more than a year. This one, if you don't raise animals, this one will be rather difficult to fill in a year. Large milk comes from cows, raising cows, which you need to have a deluxe barn to even buy. You can't even get your first cow until you have a deluxe barn, which is the highest upgraded version of the barn. Like, barns are expensive. They require a couple hundred wood and some thousands of gold. I don't remember the exact totals. And then you have to upgrade them, which take more gold and more wood, and then you have to upgrade it again, which takes more wood and more gold, and then you can buy... Or no, it's the big barn. You have to upgrade the barn in order to get a cow. You need the deluxe barn to get pigs, which give you truffles. Unless you're us and you're just stupidly lucky and you get a truffle, like, the first week of summer. Which I never did in my file. Eggs are much easier to get. You can raise ducks and chickens kind of immediately with just even a basic coop. If you upgrade that coop once, you can raise rabbits, who will give you wool. You have a good chance of getting at least 4 of these items, but there are 5 slots, so you still can't get all of them unless you either get really lucky with a traveling merchant like we have, or you would need to also have a barn. I think your basic barn you can have... Maybe I have it backwards. Maybe you get a cow immediately, but you have to get the big barn to get a goat, and then deluxe barn you get the pig. I know the pig is true for the deluxe barn. Just because the pigs are the most energy-intensive animals, but also their profit margin is the highest, because they find you truffles, which you can turn to make truffle oil, or you can just sell the truffles at base, which are absurd amounts of money. Thousands of gold each. But these are difficult to make. Just getting this one bundle done will take you a good upwards of a year. And then each of these bundles takes you the better part of the year, because you know you have to actually get through the summer. You have to get through the fall. You can't necessarily cheat and get these crops ahead of time. So you do have to wait for these. That's why getting the greenhouse is hard. You probably won't get the greenhouse until at least the end of your first year if you're rushing. But I would say of all the bundles, it is the most worth it. Alright, that was just from eating the spice berries. Spice berries are a great mine food. I mean, look how much just 2 replenished. And I think they were of either silver or just base quality. No, they were the silver quality. This is Grandpa's shrine. Remember, he died. That's not a spoiler. You learn that literally in the intro to the game. Dead but not gone. Alright, let's throw a couple more forageables. Because it's only like... It's about to be 4:20. Not that you can do anything about it in the game, but... Like, you can't even smoke with Sebastian. Sebastian definitely smokes marijuana. I mean, just the way he's smoking when you see him over at, like, the river and stuff, he's definitely got kush. He's definitely not just smoking cigarettes. Or he's, like, vaping or something. Alright, we got more than enough wood to tap some more trees. So, let's also plant some trees. And let's plant them a little closer to our base just so that we can keep tabs on our taps a little bit better. I will not apologize. I thought that was pretty damn good. Alright, so I like to plant my trees kind of close, just so that way I don't lose track of them. And I like to give them a little space, too. Just because I feel like otherwise they don't grow as well. Yeah, I like the staggering pattern a little bit. Right. Let's drop these off. Pick this up. Make a ton more fertilizer. Alrighty. There we go. We still have enough to make another chest, too, so I think let's do it. It's always good to have more than one chest around. Alright, and then the rest of the wood we can save to fixing that bridge. The one over by the beach. Alright, so this will be... Alright, we'll make this our essentials one. Like, in order to make things grow. Bin. Let's keep all of our seeds in here. And then keep all of our, like, jammables and stuff in here. If you have a different chest setup than I do, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to do anything the same way that I'm doing it. I just find this the most comprehensible for the way I work. I'm like a list person. I like things in lists. I like to keep things in boxes. I like to keep things in their own related, like, stackable areas. So this is what works for me. If you have a completely different chest system than me, I would absolutely love to know, just out of curiosity, what you guys are doing, what kind of systems you're using. If you have a chest for just gifts, I'd like to know. I mean, I usually do that, something like that. If you guys have a chest for just things that you're going to eventually sell, but specifically give to, like, Pierre versus just, like, throwing in a bin or something, that would be cool too. Oh, that's not going to plant. Ugh. There we go. Those will work. And then now that we have tappers, we can always replace the tappers if we don't like the trees that they're on. Alright. Nothing yet. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so it's 7. And we could honestly just keep going with the wood. I know it's not the most fantastic and exciting thing to watch me do on this stream, but I think it's really going to set us up for later. The more conscientious we are of the wood that we have, and the more we fix that bridge, the faster we're going to fill certain bundles, the more quickly we're going to be able to build other crafting stations. The more forageables we're just going to have to sell at any given point. And I think also, once you start using that area, I think you might also learn how to use the red anemone to make the deluxe speed grow, which will help us quite a lot. Once you know how to make deluxe speed grow, which takes pine tar and red anemone, the time it takes to plant and grow the longest crops, which would be like your cauliflower, your melons, your pumpkins, gets cut drastically. They grow way faster. And the deluxe speed grow, I think, also increases the quality of the crop, or at least the chance of quality crops. So that's like 1000% worth it. Just don't make the same mistake I did and be like, oh, you know, I've only tapped 1 or 2 of each kind of tree. That's enough. No, it's not. Tap as many trees as you can. Tap as many trees as you can afford, because it's always better to have a surplus and have to sell your supplies than just never having enough and having to constantly stagger your creative processes, which cost you time, which costs you money. Always have more than you need. Always tap everything. Tap that sap. Alright, Alright, and then let's grow some pine trees on the outskirts. Let's plant some pine trees right beneath our other trees. There we go. One of the other, to complete the thought that I had and never finished, there are 6 types of fertilizer. There's your basic fertilizer, there's your quality fertilizer, which you will be able to make with clams and oak resin, I think? No, clams and that's one of the sweet grows, which we know how to make right now. Clam and pine tar. That's right, it's oak resin and sea anemone for deluxe speed grow. So that would be 4. Quality speed grow is made with... Oh, I've absolutely forgotten. There's also your basic tree fertilizer, which just uses plant fiber and like I think wood, something like that. And then there is also, I think there's a better retaining soil, but I don't actually know how to make it yet, even in my best file. So we'll just hold on to that. We're going to eat this plum. I think in the game you used to be able to use bombs to just blow everything up, like just throw a bomb into a cluster of trees, similar as to how we have in the mines, just throw a bomb in there and just blows up a bunch of stones. But I tried it recently with a mega bomb on my other file, which is the best kind of bomb you can get as the widest radius of destruction, does the most damage to enemies. And not only did I hurt myself in the process in taking damage, but it didn't do jack nothing to any of the trees. It got rid of all of these little plant stubs, and there was a light breeze. So it did absolute jack nothing to any of the trees. So I wasted a mega bomb on a larger scythe, a one-time scythe use. And mega bombs are not cheap. You need to have a solar essence, a void essence, and some gold ore to make those. So I was not happy. Not at all. Alright, so it's the end of the day. We are more than halfway to fixing that bridge. So let's go over what we're going to be doing next stream. So we've got the minecart, we made tappers, we got the backpack, we visited the traveling merchant. So we have next on our docket, I think we're going to strive for the iron axe upgrade. That means we're going to start getting hardwood. That's going to push us into the next level of gameplay. Not nearly as big a milestone as the minecart, I would say. That's going to affect overall gameplay, but in sort of smaller pockets. Getting the iron axe is going to help us a lot. It's going to let us clear the larger logs, which is going to access the secret wood. It's going to help us get more hardwood, which we are going to use for not only bundles, but also every kind of like barn and building. I think we can try to upgrade other things. If we can, let's work towards a better fishing pole. Let's also see if we can expand the farm a little bit. I think the Virgos are going to be happy because I think it would be a good idea to expand the plot 2 rows downward. That way we'll have them in divisions of 3. So that way we'll do each row just one thing of 3 tiles of the copper watering can, and then just go down in 3 tiles of the copper watering can. So it'll be 6 down by however many we have across. I don't know because math. So I'm going to write that. 2 tiles down. We're going to try to get further in the mine. If we hit level 100 in the mine, we get a star drop, which permanently increases our energy. So that would be a good milestone to hit. We are actually decently close, too. I think we almost hit 80 today. We came close. We got to like 78 and then had to quit. So those are pretty good. I'm going to hold off just to see what the next stream holds, because since we were able to complete Wednesday and we're going into Thursday, that means the next stream we're going to be hitting either one or both Traveling Merchant days, and those have been throwing wrenches into all of my plans constantly. So we'll just see where we go from there. Thanks for hanging around with me, Stardewers and Dreamers. Let me know how you guys are doing in your games, if you're playing other games. If you guys have suggestions for other games you want to see me suck at, then please give me some suggestions down below. I don't intend for an Eagle Lands End to just be Stardew related. I just wanted to get a good start on a game I was familiar with and could actually give you guys tips on. So if you guys have any other games to suggest to me, please let me know. You guys can follow me on Facebook. I have a channel called An Eagle Lands End, my own personal page. Please feel free to @ me there. I am also Sarah the Eagle on YouTube, so please feel free to either DM me or leave some comments, not just in the stream, but when it gets posted on Facebook, leave them in the actual comment section down below as well. So my next available day off, I don't actually know as of right now, so I will keep you guys posted. Have a good day, guys.